Hi, this is Prasoon Joshi and you are watching BollywoodHungama.com.
This is something that I'm sure that you'll do well.
No, I mean, a lot of people have offered me,
yeah.
a lot of my friends are there in the industry, whether they're actors, or stars, or even producers and financiers who wanted me to direct. I have a full-time job to run a multinational organization. Now I'm running McCann for Asia.
Right.
So which and a critical decision I took that I would run from India. I would not shift base like others would go to Singapore or Hong Kong and do that. I love the country and I want to be here. And so that's one thing which I practiced, the craft of communication for so many years. And I owe a lot to my company and to this advertising industry. I'm doing a lot of, and through that I've been able to do a lot of work which I think is essential. You'll soon see a lot more, like in Swachh Bharat I'm doing. Right. I think it's a very big campaign, essential campaign for the country.
Brilliant campaign.
Yeah. So I've also written the anthem. I don't know whether you've heard the anthem or not. Swachh Bharat Ka Irada.
No, absolutely.
Kailash Khairasa.
Yeah.
And you will be happy to know that for the first time my daughter also sang in that.
So she did?
She did a little portion.
Okay. Yeah. He absolutely adores his daughter. All his conversations have to include his daughter.
Yes, she's special. Yeah.
Last question, Prasoon. I know that both of us are sweating, but थोड़ा सा मतलब मैं फायदा उठा लूँ आपके साथ रहने का. How important has been team spirit in making Prasoon Joshi what he has become?
Absolutely essential. I think I'm nothing but sum total of people I've met in my life and interacted with. I'm a little bit of my mother, a little bit of my father, a little bit of my sister, a little bit of my wife, a little bit of my daughter, a little bit of my friends. I'm the sum total of all those people who have influenced me in life. And I am just a mixture of those things. What are you? You're born with if you are a spiritual person, you will think, you're born with an energy or noor or whatever you call it. And then a lot of things add on to you and it make you what you are. And I think definitely it's the team family, the team friends, and I think the team in McCann, in the organization where I work, where I just came in today and they had live band for me and they had the cake for me. Right. I feel very fortunate to have people who love you and younger people. And I look back 20 years back when I joined the profession, there is the innocence and affection and energy in them. I think without team you're nothing. I think your team is very important, and I really adore the team I work with. Sometimes they are short-term teams, sometimes they are long-term.
Right.
In advertising, people come work with you for a couple of years and leave. In films, it's a longer association. Like the people I've worked with in the industry, Rahman, for example, so many films we've done together.
Right.
I mean, do Rahman, does he write? No. Has he influenced my writing? Of course he has. I think when both of us are in the room and I'm jotting down my thoughts, they are of a different kind. I remember when I was writing the song Zarya. He just had one night and I had to write 2 songs that night for Coke Studio. And the 2 songs I wrote in one night with A.R. Rahman.
Right.
And recorded in the morning. So you can imagine how much work we did.
Must have.
Okay. One was Zarya. If you haven't heard, please listen to Zarya.
I'll do that. I haven't actually, to be honest.
Zarya is a beautiful song.
Right.
And you love the lyrics. Tu Zarya, मैं Zarya.
I'll do it today, Zarya.
और उसकी कृपा दरिया दरिया. हैं जो अखियाँ निर्मल, दुनिया निर्मल. छलका छलका, छल 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 छल. तो तू और मैं जरिया हैं और उसकी कृपा दरिया दरिया है. अगर आंखें निर्मल हैं तो दुनिया निर्मल है. तो खूब रो ले और इस आंखों को साफ रख, तेरे को दुनिया अच्छी दिखाई देगी. Cry
क्या
more.
बात है, क्या बात.
Okay.
The beauty of Prasoon Joshi's poetry is, the Mishran that I spoke of earlier, Zarya and Kripa coming together, like the Urdu and Hindi coming effortlessly, which is I think
in the Sufi tradition. To correct you, if you see, कृपा करो महाराज, वो कृपा का यूज उस जमाने से चल रहा है।
Right. Maybe
आज रंग है रीमा, आप इसमें देखिएगा कि आगे या खुसरो के जो बल जाएं। अब आप बहुत इस कंट्री में बड़ा खूबसूरती से जबानें आपस में आके मिलती थी, और अब हम उनको नोटिस करने लगे हैं, बड़ी बात समझने लगे। पहले कोई बड़ी बात नहीं समझते थे वो।
नहीं, बट
छब देखी,
देखिए, maybe I'll be honest about it. These things, many people they like it. Many people they appreciate it because it's fashionable to appreciate it as well. When I say that that Zariya and Kripa in your poetry, and apart from that, it has,
ये आपने नहीं सुना है,
it has,
ये मेरा लेटेस्ट सुन लीजिए आप।
It has a modern feel to it.
Yes, आप ये
which is something that I personally relate to. I wouldn't say that I like all the stuff that Khusro has done.
No, beautiful है, क्या बात है।
नहीं, I'm saying that all the stuff.
All this stuff, yeah, but there is a lot of work. But
because it is fashionable as well to just.
No, what I'm referring to is the effortlessness with which languages came in. Nobody knows it. Braj Bhasha, Urdu, Hindi, Sanskrit. नासिर कासमी की वो है कहाँ वो अजीब मानूस अजनबी था मुझे तो हैरान कर गया, वो सुना है आपने?
नहीं,
गए दिनों का सुराग लेके कहाँ से आया किधर गया वो, अजीब मानूस अजनबी था मुझे तो हैरान कर गया वो, बस एक मोती सी छब दिखाकर बस एक मीठी सी धुन सुनाकर, सितारा ए शाम बन के आया बरंग ख्वाबे सहर गया वो, अजीब मानूस अजनबी था मुझे तो हैरान कर गया।
क्या बात।
अब इसमें देखिए आप छब का कैसे यूज है,
छब का यूज क्या है।
और नासिर साहब बहुत ही कड़क शायर है,
बहुत मशहूर शायर है, बहुत मतलब बहुत ही उस तरीके के, मतलब शायद बहुत से जो अगर मासेस के लेवल पे देखा जाए बहुत से लोग नहीं जानते होंगे, लेकिन whoever understands poetry and whoever knows it, he is one of the
तो अब ये जो लैंग्वेज का यूज होता है ये बहुत एफर्टलेसली होना चाहिए, और हम लोगों को ये एक्चुअली मालूम नहीं होता कि कम हम कौन सी लैंग्वेज, अगर आप इस बात से बार बार कॉन्शियस हैं कि अच्छा अभी तो मैं संस्कृत बोल रहा हूँ, अभी मैं अंग्रेजी बोल रहा हूँ, नहीं इसका तब आपके पास कंटेंट तो नहीं होगा।
नहीं, देखिए वही मैंने आपसे पहले भी मैंने आपसे कहा था कि जो रवानी जो है कि पानी बह रहा है एकदम बिल्कुल झरना बह रहा है, उसके अंदर कहीं कोई रुकावट नहीं, तो वो वाली चीज इट फ्लोज वेरी नेचुरली।
बट हम वी आर नॉट प्रोफेसर्स ऑफ लैंग्वेज, हम लोग तो कुछ कहने आए हैं, और हमारे कहने में जो भी हेल्प करने आएगा वो बंगाली हो चाहे तमिल हो, हम तो
मेरा कहने की बात ये थी, कहीं ना कहीं बहुत बार जो है जबानों में जो है वो मजहब छुप जाते हैं, वो चीज गलत है, वो चीज कहीं ना कहीं आई थिंक शायद सही नहीं है। मतलब हर जबान जो है वो किसी की भी हो सकती है। आई एम कमिंग प्राइमरली फ्रॉम देयर दैट व्हेन हिंदी एंड उर्दू द वे इट इज फ्लोइंग, इट्स लाइक टू रिवर्स जस्ट कमिंग टुगेदर।
हिंदी उर्दू इतनी सारी और भाषाएं हमारे देश की, ब्रिज थी, अवधी थी, ये आंचलिक भाषाएं भी थी। कहीं ना कहीं हमने आंचलिक भाषाओं को भी, मैं तो उत्तराखंड की कुमाऊनी भाषा मैंने बचपन में सुनी। कुमाऊनी भाषा बिल्कुल उसकी एक अच्छी खूबसूरती, बहुत खूबसूरत है। आप कभी सुनिए उसके लोकगीत, सुनिए उसके लोक संगीत को आप सुने, बहुत खूबसूरत भाषा है। लेकिन आज एक तो मुझे भाषाओं की दादागिरी से बहुत
एग्जैक्टली
किसी भी भाषा की दादागिरी नहीं होनी चाहिए। देखिए क्योंकि जो a society which cannot protect the murmurs of it is not a society worth feeling proud of.
That is beautifully said. That is beautifully said. Arrogance of language is something which is not correct. Many times you go in a certain place, they may be knowing English, but they wouldn't say just because of the fact that they don't want to, because they don't want to communicate in that language, which is strange, and it happens. It happens a lot of times, and the arrogance of language, that the way you're saying,
and I think the responsibility lies on people who, because it could be that a particular language is represented by very few people, but it is beautiful and it has to be protected.
Right.
Where does the role of people and bodies come? Sometimes we say a lot of people who feel that what is organically is going to survive will survive. Why are we so worried? But I think we have to be worried because certain beautiful things will be lost. It's not that क्या हम चाहते हैं भाषा सिर्फ धंधे की भाषा बन के रह जाए, ये कितने का है, ये माल कितने का बिकता है, भाई ये बताओ, इसका दाम बताओ, इतनी भाषा का यूज नहीं। अगर भाषा का यूज उससे ज्यादा है, भाषा का महत्व उससे ज्यादा है, इफ यू थिंक दैट अ लैंग्वेज रोल इज कहीं उससे ज्यादा बड़ा है, then you will have to protect the nuances of the language.
Nuances. That's what I love about Prasoon Joshi's poetry is nuances. There are nuances which is beautiful actually, and I think that's captivating. That the usage of imagery is very fresh. Well, I'm saying it because I've told my father about it many a times that you know, you listen to his works and he's got something new to say and a lot of, because he was extremely like nonchalant about a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
But
I can, and rightfully so. I mean, he was such an accomplished writer, so
no, but he if you listen to I think he had a unique ability that he can recite couplets of other shair, so many of them. You know, he had that unique ability. And people used to marvel because शायरों क्या होता है कि वो अपने अलावा किसी और के बहुत से शायरों का अपने अलावा किसी को, हाँ, लेकिन he was wonderful with reciting other people's. Anyway, we can just go on talking. So Prasoon Joshi, Padma Shri Prasoon Joshi, amazing talking to you, and as always a huge learning experience. So huge congratulations once again from me and the entire team at Hungama. And all the best wishes, and looking forward to many more gems from you in the future. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. It's always special to talk to you.
That's all we are from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.
Hi, this is Faridoon Shahryar. For the most interesting celebrity interviews, do subscribe to Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.